way that formula works.
Can I ask my friend from...
Senator from Vermont has the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I would ask my friend from South Dakota, do you disagree with the Tax Policy Center, which says that the top 5% of Americans, the wealthiest people in our country, would receive less than 1% of the total benefits being dispersed?
I have not seen the Tax Policy Center, but I know math, and I know as a basic principle that when you stick bigger numbers in there, and you're using the same formula to phase something out, you're going to make it available to people who make a lot more money. That is a mathematical fact. And what you are saying when you talk about the same formula, it skews entirely different in the income scale. You know that. And all I'm saying is don't misrepresent the facts.
What I am saying is that according to a very reputable tax center organization, people who do this for a living, less than 1% of the benefits of the entire program go to the wealthiest people in this country. So when you're talking about trying to say, oh my God, all of this money is going to the rich, that ain't really true. But I would also ask my friend, where did you suddenly become a religious adherent about concern of socialism for the rich when you gave 83% of the benefits to the rich and large corporations in the tax bill that you supported? Where was your concern about socialism for the rich when Amazon, owned by the richest guy in the world, got a $129 million tax rebate? I didn't hear much about socialism for the rich during that debate. Yeah.
Well, very simply, what you are suggesting, so what you're saying here is the owner of the Washington Post who said this is really bad policy and shouldn't be done in this way at the end of this year. Is that what you're saying, that because he is a wealthy person that somehow that's why he's making that statement? I think the Washington Post editorial board in most cases would be very sympathetic to the senator from Vermont's argument because they take a liberal point of view on almost every issue. My point very simply is that we have limited amount of resources. This is borrowed money, as the senator from Vermont knows. And when we spent months, literally months, and you asked, why can't you guys just come down here? Why can't you just come down here and debate this? We tried for months to get the Democrats down here to debate a bill. We've put a bill on the floor in September. We put a bill on the floor in October, a coronavirus relief bill. And you guys blocked it. You didn't even want to talk about it. You didn't want to have an opportunity to amend it. We've been working at this for months, and we finally arrived after months at a proposal that helps people who need it the most, including nutrition assistance, including rental assistance, and including checks to people, $2,400 per family, and including unemployment.
All that I'm saying, this is a great debate, John. We should have this debate. And in 2 minutes, John, I'm going to give you the opportunity to say you support what we're doing, and then we will have this debate. That's your opportunity. But I want to get back. The senator from South Dakota did not answer the question that there was not apparently huge concern about socialism for the rich in the bill that they supported, or worried about the debt that would incur. So I see, if I may say so, a bit of hypocrisy here. Senator Thune and the Republican leadership wants to debate this issue. So do I. I think it's a great debate, great debate. Now, as everybody knows, Senator McConnell proposed an idea. I don't agree with it, but it's an idea that's worthy of debate and discussion. And he said, let's combine three elements together. Let's incorporate the bill passed in the House by 2/3 of the House, including 44 Republicans. Let's add to that the repeal of Section 230 of the Telecommunications Act, and let's also add to that, at President Trump's request, an issue about voter integrity, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? That is what Senator McConnell proposed. And in one moment, I am going to bring, see, I know Republicans think I don't do much for them, that I'm not concerned about them, But Senator Thune, I'm going to bring your bill to the floor, show you what a nice guy I am. New year, I'm going to bring Mr. McConnell, Senator McConnell's bill right to the floor and give you an opportunity to vote for it. All that I am asking, while I bring Senator McConnell's Republican bill to the floor, we are going to bring the bill that passed the House with 44 Republicans to the floor as well. We'll have 2 votes. One vote on Senator McConnell's bill, needs 60 votes to pass. One bill on the House. One vote on the House bill, 60 votes to pass. That's it. So it's hard for me to imagine how Senator Thune will object to us bringing forward the Republican bill. Here it goes. This is the legalese that I need to say, and I'm going to bring it forth, and I'm sure that Senator Thune will support me in my effort. I ask unanimous consent that if cloture is invoked on the veto message on H.R. 6395, National Defense Authorization Act, that notwithstanding Rule 22, at 3 p.m. today, short period of time, 3 p.m. today, Friday, January 1st, the Senate proceed to the consideration of calendar number 645, H.R. 9051, to provide a $2,000 direct payment to the working class, that the bill be considered read a 3rd time, and the Senate vote on passage of the bill, and that, if passed, the motion to reconsider be considered, made, and laid upon the table. Further, that following the vote on H.R. 9051, the Senate proceed to consideration of calendar number 644, S5085, that the bill be considered read a 3rd time, that there be 1 hour of debate on the bill, equally divided and controlled by myself or my designee and Senator McConnell or his designee. That following the use or yielding back of that time, the Senate vote on passage of the bill, and that if passed, the motion to reconsider be considered, made, and laid upon the table, all without intervening action or debate.
Is there objection?
Mr. President.
The senator from Missouri.
Mr. President, reserving the right to object, I want to say that I can't for the life of me figure out why it is so difficult to get a vote on the bills that Senator Sanders has just referenced when, by my count, the President of the United States, the Speaker of the House, a large majority of the House of Representatives, and I think a supermajority of this body are all in favor of $2,000 COVID relief payments to working Americans. Now, we've had some back and forth on the floor today about how we got to the level of $2,000. We all know how we got to that level. The President of the United States said that's the level he supported. The number originates with him. This is the number that he has asked for, and the House adopted it. And a majority of senators have said already publicly that they support it. And yet we can't seem to even get a vote on it. We can't even seem to have debate on it. I mean, with all due respect, this doesn't seem to me to be a Republicans versus Democrats issue. This seems to be the Senate versus the United States of America. And I just don't understand it. And I'm willing to bet that the American people don't understand it either. I mean, here we are in the throes of the worst pandemic in a century that working people have borne the brunt of. And all that we're asking is that those working people be first in line for relief, and that they be given meaningful relief that is only approximately commensurate with the hardships that they and their families have borne. Now, I hear a lot of talk about how we can't afford it. I do notice, however, that we seem to be able to afford all kinds of other stuff. We can afford to send lots of money to other governments. We can afford to send all kinds of tax breaks and bailouts to big corporations. We can afford to spend enormous sums of money on pork, hundreds of billions of dollars in that last bill on pork, hundreds of billions. But we can't seem to find the money for relief for working people that the President and the House and the Senate all support, and yet we can't seem to get onto the floor. Let me just share 3 stories that I've heard just this week alone, from my home state, from Missouri. Danielle from St. Louis County, she called my office. She said her utilities are about to be shut off. She's desperate for help. She said a $2,000 payment would go a long way to help keep the lights on and her house warm. I heard from a mother in southeast Missouri, that's the boot heel of my state. She wrote that her son had lost pay because of his company cutting back hours because of COVID, and that he had himself contracted the virus, and so he'd had to be home, and he was missing work, missing shifts. His family can't make it paycheck to paycheck. His husband, her daughter-in-law, is donating plasma in order to help earn some extra grocery money. Donating plasma in order to get some money to pay for groceries to feed their family. Richard from St. Louis wrote to me that any extra help that he could get would go directly to paying his rent and his utilities. He had a job that he lost in the retail business, retail sector, and he's desperately struggling. I'll just say, Mr. President, these are not people who are ne'er-do-wells. These are working people. These are strong people. These are proud people. And all that they ask for, as I have said many times on this floor before, is a chance to get back up on their feet.
Thank you.
And to be able to provide for their families. And I can't for the life of me understand why we cannot get so much as a vote on these bills. And so for that reason, Mr. President, I do not object. In fact, I enthusiastically support the measures that Senator Sanders is trying to bring to the floor, and I'd vote for them both if we were given the opportunity.
Is there objection?
Mr. President.
The senator from Texas.
Mr. President, reserving the right to object, I know Senator Toomey is delayed coming to the floor. On his behalf, I will object.
Objection is heard.
Bummer.
Morning business is closed, and under the previous order, the Senate will resume consideration of the veto message on H.R. 6395, which the clerk will report.
Veto message to accompany H.R. 6395, an act to authorize appropriations for fiscal year 2021 for military activities of the Department of Defense and so forth and further purposes.
Well, that Toomey objection, and Cornyn coming in for the objection hurts. That means they're not going to vote on it. Bummer. Yeah, I think Slade is right. I think Slade is correct in saying it's not going to happen because Toomey and Cornyn are there objecting to everything he's doing. So with them objecting, it's kind of like we are not going to see the vote coming into the Senate. That's all Bernie's asking for is for a vote. Yes, he's asking for a filibuster, kind of. So with McConnell coming in and saying he objects, and Toomey and Cornyn, everybody there saying they object on the Republican side, it's probably, it's not going to happen. But it was worth a try for Bernie. Good, nice try, Bernie. I want to thank everybody for coming here today and watching the Senate proceedings with me. We are still trying to get that extra $1,400 in their banks. I don't know if anybody's already received the $600 checks, but I got mine today. Oh, they're back.
Are we in a quorum, Carl? We are not, sir. All right. Mr. President, these will be the last few words that Senator Reid and I will talk about before the vote. And I want to mention something that I haven't talked about as much as I probably should have. First of all, the cooperation working with Senator Reid and his staff. And this is a long, enduring thing. It's hard for people to believe, but we're actually starting on next year's bill now. We've already started. So it's going to be another long.
The Senate will be in order, please.
Since I thought I mentioned something that hasn't been talked about as much as it should have been talked about, that since we've suffered arguably the worst cyber attack in American history, this is the most significant piece of cyber legislation in American history. It contains 27 of our Cyber Solarium Commission recommendations. They're all, 27 are in this NDA, to include provisions that are directly relevant to SolarWinds hack that would have allowed us to get ahead of this, most notably by allowing CISA, the Cybersecurity Division of DHS, to begin hunting for threats.
It looks like they're changing the subject on us here in the middle of it all, guys. It looks like they're going to a new bill for the Defense Act, and they're getting off of the $2,000 bill.
Establishing a national cyber director in the NDAA, strengthening CISA, and elevating its leadership.
Stall tactic, it looks
Giving
like.
more resources. I fear that the SolarWinds attack is a harbinger of things to come. I'm very proud of the work our commission has done, and the provisions are absolutely critical. The final thing I'd say is that this is arguably the most serious piece of legislation when it comes to deterring China that we've had in decades, if not ever, including provisions such as the Pacific Deterrence Initiative. This is kind of a follow-up from the last year's European deterrence.
Bernie should be back on
Russia.
when he gets the floor back,
This is China. That's what
but they're trying to make a case right now for
to enhance our presence and our deterrent.
the military.
Indo-PACOM provisions protecting against Chinese industrial espionage, more transparency.
We need to know about our 2K, dude.
Reporting on Chinese United Front Work Department in the United States and abroad. The list goes on and on. It's a very serious piece of legislation when it comes to deterring China. And that's one of the things that we're concerned about. China is our #1 threat and will be for perhaps, regrettably, decades to come. So this bill brings us along where we should be. And once again, I want to say the effort that has gone into this bill, the weekends, the hard work, and Liz King and John Bonzo, I'd have to say to my good friend Jack Reed that they've probably worked more weekends than they have not worked on weekends. So it's been a real effort. It's the most important, most significant piece of legislation that we'll pass, and this next vote's a very critical vote. And I would yield to Senator Reed for any comments that he would like to make about this. But I want to keep in mind that this is a real, people are talking about the Democrats and Republicans don't do things together. This has been an example of what can happen in government.
Mr. President.
Senator from Rhode Island.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Let me first begin by commending the chairman for his extraordinary effort. He led this process. Let there be no mistake about it. He rose to the challenges, and this has probably been the most challenging NDAA that I have witnessed in more than 20 years in the United States Senate.
Where's
because of many different effects. The pandemic, the need for social distancing in terms of hearings, the whole scope of challenges that have arisen in the past few months, and the chairman has done a remarkable job. Let me start by saying that this is essential for our national security. This bill is not optional. If we want to continue to maintain our security for the United States, we have to pass this legislation. It's that simple. What does it do? Well, it does things that we have to do every year. One, it provides for the support for our servicemen and women and their families. And I know we're all celebrating New Year's Day here. And, you know, it's kind of disconcerting to be working when everyone else is partying. But if you feel a little bit sort of like put upon, think about the
Come on, get back to the 2K.
Forward operating bases in Afghanistan that are facing danger. Think about the submariners and the ballistic submarines that have been at sea for months now, protecting the United States. Think about the airmen that flew the B-52 bombers to send a signal of deterrence to Iran. Think about them and their families, and you'll appreciate, I think, more of what they do
Legacy.
every day.
He
and
wants
what
me to
we
put the
might
pig
do
mask on
once
him?
in a while.
Okay.
One of the issues that the chairman spoke about was cybersecurity, absolutely essential. And as he said, we based our efforts on an extraordinarily insightful report by the Solarium Commission, headed by Angus King on our side, Congressman Mike Gallagher, and I want to make sure I say Mike Gallagher because I think I identified him with another Irish name last week, but it's Congressman Mike Gallagher. And I must give credit too to Jim Langevin, my colleague from Rhode Island, who is one of the key cybersecurity experts in the House. Every day we are learning more about the extent of the Russian penetration of our whole national security apparatus and civilian companies. Just today, Microsoft announced that they had been deeply penetrated by the Russian incursion. And I suspect it's very serious. This legislation responds, in fact, it was done remarkably before we knew of it, but responds
We're talking about this
specifically to this type of attack on the United States. It gives agencies the authority to audit other agencies in terms of their cybersecurity, and it's just the first step. But if we don't take this step, we'll be further behind. Now, the other thing I want to point out, too, is echoing what the chairman said about the Pacific Defense Initiative. We've identified $2 billion that can be used, and we will focus upon how it's used to create a new
Get back to
strategy.
our 2K.
This is really the first
Where's our
time
money?
that we have stepped back and said, let's set up a strategic
Nobody's going to invade us right
posture
now.
that recognizes the true threats that China is now presenting to us in the Pacific. It's the first time we've done it. And what it does, it builds on our close relationships with key allies, Australia, Japan, South Korea. It does that by a series of steps. First, sort of command post exercises where we check our communications. Second, real exercises, getting to the point where large-scale joint exercises involving not only our key allies, but many other countries become possible. That will set us up for the ability to deter China.
Sleight of hand is what they're doing exactly correct,
the
Domain.
nations of the Pacific that have worked with us closely, that are prepared to work with us, that will be a great deterrence. And that's the goal of this effort. So any suggestion that China is happy about this bill is completely baseless. And then finally, again, I must, like the chairman, thank the staff for their extraordinary work. John Bonsall, Liz King, all the staff.
Back to R2K, please.
But ultimately, again, my congratulations to the chairman for his great work. Of course, I urge passage. Again, I think this is essential. As I spoke before, there are thousands of soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guardsmen on the watch
need our
as we speak.
$2,000.
It's our obligation to them to give them the tools they need to protect us. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. President. I yield.
Good riddance. Good riddance. Bring Bernie back up.
I'd go so far to suggest that
Senator from Oklahoma.
this is the most significant of the
No, not you again.
bills that we've passed every year for the last 59 years. And Mr. Chairman, I'd ask unanimous consent that the mandatory quorum call be waived with respect to the motion to invoke cloture on a veto message on H.R. 6395 NDAA.
Is there objection? Without objection, so ordered.
Okay, so what's happening here, guys, is Bernie Sanders called on a vote for two things. He called on it for the 6395 bill and the $2,000 check bill. So this guy just called the 6395 bill back to the floor, which is interesting because with that bill calling back to the floor, now maybe they can call the other bill back to the floor if they can get Toomey out there or Cornyn out there to send to McConnell and support this. That could actually happen today. Just because they objected once doesn't mean they can't come back and say, okay, we'll do it with this extra bill that you put in here. So this is very interesting that they called this bill back to the floor as well. Interesting play. But I do believe what a gentleman in this slide was saying, that this is a sleight of hand. Could be. So with that being done, calling this bill back, they may be able to call back the other bill as well. Probably not going to happen, but slight odds could. Interesting. Somebody, give it to me. Somebody, give it to me.
Motion to invoke cloture.
Cloture motion. We, the undersigned senators, in accordance with the provisions of Rule 22 of the Standing Rules of the Senate, do hereby move to bring to a close debate on the veto message on H.R. 6395, an act to authorize appropriations for fiscal year 2021 for military activities of the Department of Defense and so forth and for other purposes, signed by 17 senators.
By unanimous consent, the mandatory quorum call has been waived. The question is it the sense of the Senate that debate on the veto message on H.R. 6395, an act to authorize appropriations for fiscal year 2021 for military activities of the Department of Defense, for military construction, and for defense activities of the Department of Energy, to prescribe military personnel strengths for such fiscal year, and for other purposes, shall be brought to a close. The yeas and nays are mandatory under the rule. The clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander.
Somebody, give it to me.
Stop the steal. 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 Stop it. Not even taking it. Wow. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop it.
Booker. Mr. Bozeman. Mr. Braun.
This is like them stealing our money in front of our faces. We want our 2K, guys. We want our 2K. Where's Bernie? Bring Bernie back. Call this vote to the floor. I see McConnell. You see McConnell? Interesting. I think I saw McConnell in there. So right now we're looking at a roll call for the cloture of 6395. I think Bernie's supposed to come back. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him in about 15 minutes. The Republicans kind of slid their hands and started going into another passage here.
Ms. Collins, Mr. Coons, Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Daines, Ms. Duckworth, Mr. Durbin, Mr. Enzi, Ms. Ernst, Mrs. Feinstein, Mrs. Fisher,
Bring Bernie back out to the floor.
Mr. Gardner, Mrs. Gillibrand, Mr. Graham, Mr. Grassley, Ms. Harris, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hawley, Mr. Heinrich, Ms. Hirono,
I have a
Mr.
question.
Hoven.
Out there, does anybody like Hawley? Hawley. How many people like him?
Mrs. Hyde
He
Smith.
seems to be pretty cool. He's on Bernie Sanders' side with the $2,000 checks. Pushing it pretty hard for the American people. I like
Mr.
Hawley.
Johnson.
Hawley was pretty nice.
Mr. Jones, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Langford, Mr. Leahy, Mr. Lee, Mrs. Loeffler, Mr. Manchin, Mr. Markey, Mr. McConnell, Mr. Menendez, Mr. Merkley, Mr. Moran.
Okay, so we have over 1,000 people in the room now. How many people do not think that we should do the $2,000 per person? And how many people do think we should do it? Give me yays if you would want the 2,000, nays if you think it's a bad idea. Yays versus nays on the floor of Speak and See's channel right now. I'm going to vote yay. T. Carlson votes yes. Brenda, yes. Nicole, yes. Brink, yes. Benefit, yes. Chris, yes. BG, yay. Kendall, yay. Narc down, yay. Demonial, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Matthew, official voter. Kenny, yay. Lady Lole. Johnny Yan, yay. Unicorn Kotrick, yay. Bohemian Spirit, yay. Jacqueline Holman, yay. Bonbon, yay. Taylor Reed, it's going so fast I can't read it. Everybody's a yay. Everybody's a yay. Yeah, this is the way we should be voting, people. This is it. We don't need those politicians. Defund the politicians. We have a unanimous consent vote here for the people. Give us our 2K. Give it to us now. Somebody say, hey, we want our 2K. We're going to defund politics. We're going to vote them all out. Yay! Yes, yes, yes. Everybody wants the yay. Good job. I think this is the new Congress, America. You're looking at the new Congress. We are speaking loud and clear right now to our senators, to our president, to our congressmen. We want that 2K now. Give us our 2K. I see not one nay in the House, not one. We should be sending this message to all of our friends and all of our family. We are on board with you, Mr. President, in the Senate. We need to bring it back to a vote today. This is everybody. There was not one nay out of all of you. I think that I don't think they understand who we are as a people. Yay! Jessica Bunales, yay. Nigel Bell, yay. Courtney Clomer, yay. Destiny Tate, yay. Aaron Fall, yay, 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 yay. Yay! This is how we should be doing the vote right here. Not, oh, wait, I got an A. Bernie Panders of Texas, a dumb sight kids, give us a nay. We have our first nay. But that's okay. We understand your vote. Let's bring it to the floor then. Let's bring it to the floor. Let the yays be heard. Let the nays be heard. That's America.
Mrs. Murray.
I'm glad to get that out.
Mr. Johnson, aye. Senators voting in the negative: Booker, Braun, Kennedy, Lee, Sanders, Van Hollen, Wyden. Mr. Bennett, aye.
Kid Savage says nay. So we have 2 people out of 500 so far that have said nay. The rest have said yay. Okay, I'm okay with that. Everybody deserves a vote, whether it's a yay or a nay. But we got to take the majority vote. That's what America's about. And the problem here with the Republicans is they're not letting the Senate vote. McConnell is stopping the vote, and Toomey stopped it today. So what Bernie Sanders is saying is, hey, just bring it to the floor. If there's 12 Republicans out there, that would say yay, which I think there are, then we would all get the rest of our $2,000. We get another $1,400 per person. And if we can give it to China or give it to other countries and big businesses, then hey, I'll take some of that too.
Mr. Warner, aye. Mr. King, aye.
Now is the perfect time to click that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching Speak and See.
Mr. Merkley, no.
Okay, while we're waiting, I wonder if I can put my pig face on one of these senators. Yeah, I can put my
Mr. Kane, aye.
I'll put my face on pig face on her.
Mr. Barrasso.
Now I'm in the Senate. I vote yay. Hey everybody.
Mr. Paul, no.
I'm just gonna sit down here and type and talk to you guys. I'm gonna put my head on him over here.
Mr. Cardin, aye.
I wonder if we can.
Mr. Cassidy, Mr. Cassidy, aye.
Aye. Hey, you over here, wake up. Hey, dude, wake up. Hey, we need our 2K.
Schatz,
Wake up.
Mr. Schatz,
Is he sleeping?
aye.
Hey, are you sleeping?
Mr. Tester, Mr. Tester,
Come over here. I don't know how they voted me in here, but I am here. Oh,
Blumenthal, aye.
come on, bring Bernie back.
Mrs. Hyde-Smith.
Hey, anybody out
Mrs.
there, do you want
Hyde-Smith,
$2,000? Oh, a minute left, and then they might bring Bernie back here. Let's see if they bring Bernie back. It's hard making a Senate floor meeting kind of fun. It's just a Senate floor meeting. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the prices of pork belly? Pork bellies went up in stock. Is there any way we can bring it back down?
Mr. Brown, aye. Mr. Manchin, aye.
All right, 35 seconds. Let's see if we can get the Senate back on the floor to tell us if this is going to go down or not. All right, dude, time to wake up. You too, ma'am. Can you wake up, please?
Ms. Murkowski, aye. Ms. Stabenow, aye.
Aye.
Ms. Smith,
Speak and
Smith,
see, aye.
Mr. Portman, aye. Mrs. Blackburn, aye. Ms. Sinema, aye.
Now, Bernie Sanders just made a really good point, people. He brought out a check with Amazon on it that was worth $181 million. Now, what if they give Amazon a check? Think if you were a company owner and you just got a check for $181 million, and Chevron got one too. One check for $181 million, and they can't even send you an extra $1,400. Come on, that's wrong. Because what they're doing is they're spending our money for their profit. I would like to spend our own money. I think we all would like to spend our own money for once, just to see how it feels. Pandemic or not. Just a pig's thought.
Ms. Klobuchar, aye.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're basically saying, hey, we trust the big corporate companies to spend billions of dollars, but we don't trust the American hardworking people to spend $2,000. I can't wrap my little pig ears around that. It's not right.
Mr. Bozeman, aye. Mrs. Capito, aye. Mr. Kramer, aye.
To everybody out there watching, I just want to wish you a happy and successful 2021. Happy New Year, everybody.
Ms. Harris, aye.
May this be the best year of all of our lives.
Mr. Moran, aye. Ms. Warren, no.
Happy New Year, Tommy Lee Bosley. Happy New Year, Richard Deesh. Happy New Year, Kenneth Barney-Castle.
Mr. Risch.
Happy New Year, 2K
Aye.
Riot. Or Brandon. Happy New Year, Jeff Tannen. Happy New Year, Renee Sorrell. Happy New Year, Untouchable 771. Happy New Year, Miss Nicole McLeod. Happy New Year, Rusty Shackelfold. Happy New Year, KR8 Ed. Happy New Year, everybody. Shannon Burns, Happy New Year. DT Trump, Happy New Year. Untouchable, Happy New Year. Anna Marie Smith, Happy New Year. Bernie Panders, to you as well. Happy New Year, Shannon Burns. Happy New Year, Carlos Miranda. Happy New Year, Richard Deesh and Jacqueline Holman. Happy New Year. That dude, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Timo 30.
Mr. Menendez.
Happy New Year's, Voorhees Jason.
Aye.
Happy New Year's, Ryan Letter. Happy New Year's, Major Ron. Happy New Year's, Ron Sanchez. Happy New Year's, Lady Lewis. Happy New Year's, Brandon. Happy New Year's,
Mr. Murphy.
Rusty. Hey, I
Murphy.
already told you guys. Happy
Aye.
New Year's, James Adam. Happy New Year's, Bernie Panders.
Mr. Scott of South Carolina.
Happy New Year's, Kenneth
Aye.
Barney-Castle. Woohoo! We're going to get this money sooner or later. It's coming. I wish it was more sooner than later. Happy New Year, Shirley King. Happy New Year, Chris Neely. Happy New Year, Max. Happy New Year's, everyone. This is going to be a prosperous year. This is going to be the best year of everybody here's lives. Happy New Year, lovely neighbor. Happy New Year's. Trump Space Force. Happy New Year's, Jerome Bauer. Happy New Year, Kyle Ballard.
Mrs. Gillibrand, aye.
Happy New Year, Anthony Proctor. Happy New Year, Arona Fall. Happy New Year, BG. Happy New Year, Michael Zemaga. Happy New Year, Voorhees Jason. Happy New Year, Spanish or Chinese words I can't read. Happy New Year's, Max Investments. Happy New Year, DT Trump. Happy New Year, Emmanuel Uko. Happy New Year, Untouchable 7071. Happy New Year, Mo Power. Happy New Year, Steve Caldwell. Happy New Year, Dat One Beach.
Carper,
Happy New Year,
Mr.
Gal
Carper.
Ballard. Happy New Year, Rusty Shackelfold. Happy New Year, Emmanuel Uko. Happy New Year, Kenneth Barcastle. Happy New Year, Miss Nicole McLeod. Happy New Year, Colby Gunsel. Happy New Year, Jeff Tinnen, Deborah O'Neill, and Lady Lewis. Shannon Burns, Trump Space Force. Happy New Year again. Happy New Year to everybody here, Bohemian Spirit. Happy New Year, CJ3M. Happy New Year, Renee Sorrell. Happy New Year, Miss Nicole McLeod.
Mr. Daines, Mr. Daines.
Happy New Year,
Aye.
Jerome Bauer. Happy New Year, Narc Down. Happy New Year, I Am Key. Random Chicanery, John Ramsey. Happy New Year, John Ramsey. Happy New Year, Caroline Pugh. Woohoo. Hoo-hoo. Happy New Year, non-transfer of.
Mr. Hawley, no.
Hey, everybody, they're not going to steal this money from us. We're going to get it. It's ours. It's the American people's money. Happy New Year, Rasee Howard. Good to have you. May this be the best, most prosperous year of your life.
Mr. Rubio, Mr. Rubio.
They're voting on the
Aye.
defense bill right now. They're not on, but they are going back to the $2,000 stimulus check as well. They're back and forth on it. They're trying to get both the defense bill and the stimulus check bill in the House back today. Bernie Sanders is calling them back for a vote today. We've had objections from Toomey and Cornyn and McConnell whether they would come back to let the rest of the Republicans vote on it. That's what they're trying to push today. Bernie Sanders and the Democrats and Schumer are trying to push right now to pull the Republicans back into the Senate just to have a vote.
Mr. Tillis. Aye. Mr. Coons, Mr. Coons. Aye.
And that would be great if we could see this pulled back into the Senate just for the vote. Then we would know if we had another 12 Republicans on board with this, which I believe we do, and Bernie Sanders is really thinking he's got 12 more, that we could get the $2,000 stimulus check. And that would be direct deposited again very quickly, which would be a huge, huge bump for each of our pockets, for all of us Americans. Happy New Year, TT. So that's where we're at right now. So we're seeing the HR 639 cloture package. But with that, that's if he can get that in front of the board for a vote. We can also have the people there that we need to vote on the other bill for the $2,000 stimulus check. So this roll call is bringing a lot of people to the floor now, and it's going to be an interesting time in our history to begin 2021 with this vote. Shannon Burns says, please help, this is our money. Yes, it is your money that they're spending down there.
Mr. Markey, Mr. Markey.
I'm kind of hard-pressed to think that Amazon really needs $181 million, but I think Richard Deesh and Jerome Bauer and I Am Key and Mike Zemega could use the $2,000 more than Amazon can use the $180 million. Matthew Thrasher can do more with $2,000 than Amazon can do with $180 million. I have more faith in the American people
Mr. Hovind, Mr.
than I
Hovind.
do Amazon or Chevron
Aye.
or Apple. I have more faith in the American people because you guys rock. We rock. Us Americans rock. We're awesome. And we'll use that part of that $2,000 to spend money on Amazon. So they'll get paid one way or another. Happy New Year, T. Netka. Happy New Year, Levi Thomas. Happy New Year, Cole Marie and Mike Zemega. Lenny Robbins, Christina Stanley, Bohemian Spirit again. Dylan Paul, Happy New Year. Dylan Paul needs the $2,000 to buy a new gun. Hey, don't shoot any pigs, Dylan. I'll protest that gun if you're going to come out and shoot a pig. Go after the cows. They're a bigger target. Space New Frontier. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Cass Fox. Happy New Year, Richard Lee and Mike Zamega and Dylan Paul and Lady Lewis. Happy New Year, Lady Lewis. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm trying to let them show your message, but they won't. Happy New Year, Dolores Hughes. Happy New Year, Lock and Loaded. Happy New Year, Sanja Tiffin. Happy New Year, Cole Marie and Dylan Paul. Happy New Year, Vorheen Jason. Happy New Year, Donnie Halverson. What's up, dude? Go Bucks. Yeah. Donnie, Happy New Year. Let's get this 2K. Happy New Year, Chortle Squirtle. Happy New Year, Rich H. Happy New Year, Richard Drake. Thank you, sir, for subscribing to Speak and See. Thank you, Richard Drake. Happy New Year. Hopefully we can make you some money this year. Our channel does that. We do that a lot. We make people a lot of money. I will say that. We have a lot of testimonies.
Mr. McConnell.
I hear Mitch McConnell is in there. Ooh, did you hear that? They just said Mitch McConnell's name. He's in the house. Let's see what he does. Happy New Year, Stephanie Sias, Matt Robinson, Awakened, Jerome Bauer, Tammy Nicole, Happy New Year. Jose, Happy New Year. Yeah. Happy New Year, that girl. Happy New Year, Jays 23. Happy New Year's, Cassie Kolakit. Cassie Kolakit, Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year, Abby Villalon. Happy New Year, I Got the Munchies. Happy New Year, Wilton Cozart. Lanny Robbins, J-Bot, Stanya Tiffin, Baldwin or Sharma. Happy New Year to you. Matthew Thrasher. TT, Happy New Year, TT. BG. Liquid Force, Happy New Year to you. Oink, oink. Oink, oink to Liquid Force. Happy New Year, brother. TJ Rowe, Happy New Year. James Adams, Happy New Year. He needs bacon money. James Adams needs bacon money. Happy New Year, Cass Fox. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Zachary Malta. Yes, this is the Senate, my friend. Happy New Year, Rich H. And King D'Angelo Darian Angel. Jays. Happy New Year to you all. Larry Love, Happy New Year.
Mr. Sullivan.
K Joker, Happy New Year.
Aye.
John Trollzen, Michelle, Happy New Year. Taylor Renee, Happy New Year. Il Ponderosa, Happy New Year. Cristano, Happy New Year. Zachary Malter, Happy New Year. JR the Third, TV, Happy New Year. Stormflakes, Happy New Year. Everybody, Happy New Year. Lady Lewis, Happy New Year. Carl Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Sonia Tiffin, Happy New Year to you. Maria Correto, Happy New Year's. Zachary Malter, Happy New Year's to you, bro. Oink, oink for Anthony Proctor. Dean Buss, Happy New Year's from Wisconsin. Go, Dean. Tashia Ivex, Happy New Year. Awakened, Happy New Year to you, but Happy New Year's again, my friend. Happy New Year's to you all. Thanks for coming around and liking and subscribing to this channel. I wonder if, I'm not sure if Sanders is going to be back out. I did hear them mention Mitch McConnell was in the house, so.
Miss Cortez Masto.
See what happens.
Aye.
This is wrong anyway.
Mad Cat's Minions. Happy New Year. Did you hear that, Senator? She just said, this is wrong, by the way. Oh, man, I wish I had a microphone on each one of them down there. I wish I had a microphone just on a little fly. They buzz around and get on McConnell's shoulder and Sanders' shoulder and all these senators' shoulders. And just to hear what they were saying, because I just heard one senator say, this is wrong. And I'm like, oh, don't do us wrong. Taylor Renee, 30, I feel ya. John Ramsey says, I'm annoying. Boo. Sorry to disappoint you, John. We love you anyway, brother. Libra Abril, Happy New Year from Milwaukee is in the house. I got my $600 today, guys. So hopefully you have gotten yours. Timo 30, Happy New Year. Ronnie, Happy New Year. William Cozart, Happy New Year. Bacon is yummy, not annoying. Good one, dude. Happy New Year. Just follow Tony and Renee Sorrell. And D'Angelo Darian Angel. Happy New Year once again, my friend. George Weltman, Happy New Year. William Cozart, Happy New Year. Raquel Facian, Happy New Year's. And lovely lady you are as well, my dear. I am Key, Happy New Year. Ham it up, says Tony Domrude.
On this vote, the yeas are 80, the nays are 12. 3/5 of the senators duly chosen and sworn having voted in the affirmative, the motion is agreed to.
All right, they got that one down. Okay, what they just voted on there, guys, was the 6395 bill. That was the National Defense Authorization Act for the fiscal year of 2021. That opens the door now for them to come and vote once again on the $2,000. So it's all of this. It plays together. It's like a trifecta that they're trying to hit. But that is one of them, and that one just passed for the fiscal year of 2021. So that did make a difference in what's happening with your $2,000, just to let you know.
Senate will be in order.
Oh, okay, my bad. Dude,
Senators, please take your conversations outside. The Senate will come to order. The senator from Rhode Island. The senator from Oklahoma.
Thank you. Thank you. We are going to go to final passage, and I just want to make
got a direct deposit.
one comment that this is really a significant vote, not just because it's the NDAA and many of us
Will come to order, please.
A lot of people contend, as I do, that every year the NDAA is the most significant vote that we have. This year, especially so, in light of all the disruptions and problems that we've had. And once again, I want to say how great it's been to work and show the American people that Democrats and Republicans can work together.
Then give us our 2K.
Get legislation passed. I'm very proud that we have this bill. And I'm proud to have worked with Senator Reid and his staff.
The senator from Rhode Island.
Mr. President, this legislation is essential to the national security of the United States and to the welfare of the troops and the families who defend us every day. I would urge all of my colleagues to vote to override the veto. I want to thank Senator Inhofe for his extraordinary leadership, commend our staff, John Bonsall on the Republican side, Liz King on the Democratic side, and all the staffers. And again, I urge a vote to override. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.
Mr. President,
Majority Leader.
I know of no further debate.
Is there any further debate?
Yes.
If not, the question is, Shall the bill pass, the objections of the President of the United States to the contrary notwithstanding? The yeas and nays are required, and the clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Alexander. Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Barrasso. Mr. Bennett. Mrs. Blackburn. Mr. Blumenthal. Scott. Dave. Mr. Blunt. Mr. Booker. Mr. Bozeman.
You can change it home.
Mr. Braun. I did, thank you. I did. Lay, you're an aye. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Burr, Ms. Cantwell. Mrs. Capito. Mr. Cardin. I got you. Thank you. Mr. Carper, Mr. Casey, Mr. Cassidy.
You got me, ma'am, right?
I do, thank you.
Happy New Year.
You too. Ms. Collins, Mr. Coons, Mr. Cornyn, Ms. Cortez Masto, Mr. Cotton, Mr. Kramer, Mr. Crapo, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Daines, Mr. Durbin. I did, thank you. I did, thank you.
Man, there's more people in the Senate than there were in Times Square last night.
Mr. Enzi. Ms. Ernst, Mrs. Feinstein, Mrs. Fisher, Mr. Gardner. Thank you. Mrs. Gillibrand. I did. Mr. Graham. Murray.
Yes, Arona Falls, I am with you.
Mr. Grassley, Ms. Harris, Ms. Hassan, Mr. Hawley. Mr. Heinrich, Ms. Hirono, Thank you. Mr. Hoven. Mrs. Hyde-Smith, Mr. Inhofe, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Jones, Mr. Kane, Mr. Kelly. I got him. I got him. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. King, Ms. Klobuchar, Mr. Lankford, Mr. Leahy, Mr. Lee, Mrs. Leffler, Mr. Manchin, Mr. Markey, Ms. Murkowski.
So what's happening, guys, here is the a defense bill vote. Now, what the Senate's trying to do, what Bernie Sanders is trying to do, and the other Democrats, they're trying to get 3 votes back to the floor. There's this Defense Act, then there's the bill that Donald Trump wants to sign about the voting, keeping the voter fraud away act, and the Democrats aren't really responding to that one too much. And then there's the 2K for each family bill. So this one is one of the 3 that are now out of the way. So we had 2 more to go now. Hopefully we can get this other bill, because the Democrats are thinking that there are 12 Republicans in the Senate that will also vote for this bill. So we're just trying to get the bill back to the floor. That's what Bernie Sanders and Schumer were doing today. They were trying to get this vote back to the floor. Now, with this vote going on, that's one of these bills out of the way. Now they can concentrate on the other 2 bills, which are mainly the 2K. So hopefully, yeah, Trump Space Force says go find illegals and steal their 1,800. So we will know, actually, after this vote passes. I believe Bernie's going to be there and say, okay, now that that's out of the way, can we go ahead and bring up the $2,000 per family bill for the stimulus check back on the board? And then the Republican will come back and either object or say, okay, well, let's go ahead and bring up, we got the people here, everybody's here, let's go ahead and do it now. There's no reason for us not to vote on it. That's all we need, guys, is to get a vote on it. So, yeah, this is a very important moment. Yeah, I agree with a lot of you out there saying it's not happening. It does seem to have some pressure blocking it right now with Mitch McConnell. And then Toomey came out, as well as Cornyn came out, and they were blocking the vote as well, saying, no, we're not even going to vote on it. We're not even going to give you the pleasure of voting on it, which is totally, it's stealing from the American people by just a couple senators. They're stealing our money, basically, in front of our face. It's not cool.
Enzi, Ernst, Feinstein, Fisher, Gillibrand, Grassley, Hassan, Heinrich, Hyde-Smith, Inhofe, Johnson, Kane, Kelly, Klobuchar, Lankford, Leahy, Manchin, McConnell, Menendez, Moran, Murkowski, Murray, Peters, Reed, Roberts, Romney, Rosen, Rounds, Rubio, Schatz, Schumer, Scott of Florida.
It's interesting as well, because Schumer got up and talked as well. And I don't know if anybody got to see that when Schumer got up and talked. And the man made a mistake. He said, Senate Majority Leader. He said, I mean Minority Leader Schumer. And then Schumer looked at him and said, well, I'm a Minority Leader right now, but that's all going to be changed in about a month. It was funny. Schumer's like saying, yeah, you guys are going to lose the Senate now on this one, so I'm going to be the Majority Senate Leader. And if Schumer ends up becoming the Majority Senate Leader, Democrats will be able to pass $2,000 checks a month if they want to. And that was a very talked about issue before.
Mr. Murphy? Aye. Ms. Stabenow? Aye. Mr. King? Aye. Mr. Durbin? Aye. Mr. Hoven? Aye. Mr. Sullivan? Aye. Yeah.
Happy New Year, Simone B. Yeah, so earlier, for those out there that were watching this, yes, McConnell came right off the bat and blocked the vote. Then Bernie got back up and started talking, and then Toomey came in and blocked the vote. So Bernie got
Mr.
back
Braun,
up and started talking to recall
no.
the vote. And then Cornyn got up because Toomey was out using the bathroom or something.
Mr. Markey,
Cornyn got up and he blocked the vote.
no.
So
Mr.
they were going to
Wyden,
go back into let Sanders
No.
speak again to try to bring it back to the floor, calling all the senators. Now they're calling a vote right now for one of the three that need to be voted on in order for this thing to seem to take the next step. So this is a very important vote to get out of the way. So what we're seeing this get out of the way, we're getting closer to being able to give the Republicans something to brag about and hopefully get this $2,000, get it back on the floor. For those that have been here the whole time, you know about that. So we'll see what happens. It's not dead on arrival, if we need to say that, but it's not looking real good. It's looking like McConnell's going to come back in and stop it, and then Bernie's going to come back up and say, okay, we'll open it again. I just want the vote. We just want to be able to vote for the people. We don't want it just to be McConnell's idea or a couple senators to come in and block it. We would like to hear from all the senators, and that's what we're trying to get done today. While you're here, guys, let's get it done. That's pretty much the reality of it all. That's why we're here watching this boring stuff. It is boring.
Mr. Booker, no. Ms. Hirono, aye.
And McConnell, everybody, McConnell feels very safe right now because he was just, like, last month during the presidential election, McConnell was also voted back in as senator. So he's not going anywhere for a while. This is his last stand. This is McConnell's last stand for the next 4 years. He's safe. So he doesn't really have anything to lose. He can't really lose his job. The people could try to impeach him like they were trying to impeach Pelosi when she was pulling the same stunt. And now it's McConnell is going to have to turn into the next Pelosi. So that's kind of the way it looks right now. is McConnell. He's not going anywhere. So the only way to get McConnell out would be, you can't really say we're not going to vote for him because that's going to be 4 years later. He's in for the next 4 years. They just voted for him. I couldn't believe it. So he's feeling pretty good about himself, and he's basically turning his back on all the American people right now as well. And this could lose Georgia for them. Georgia's not very happy with him right now. I agree with your statement that there should be term limits. I agree with term limits for real on these guys. They need 60 votes. You're welcome, Dewey Ham. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Mr. Sanders, no. Ms. Warren, no. Ms. Cantwell, aye. And Ms. Baldwin, aye. Mr. Hawley, no.
You try this on somebody.
Mr. Wicker, aye.
Congressman, hard at work. This is our Senate. Hard at work, guys. Mr. McConnell, no. Mr. Hawley, aye. Schumer, aye. Bernie Sanders, aye. McConnell, no.
Mr. Cruz? No.
Happy New Year, Scott Moore. Charles Wilson, P.L. Aye. Happy New Year, Wyken Sanity. Charles Pilson, P.L. No. Rossville Gold, Happy New Year. Sad State Affairs. Wyken Sanity. Edwin Negron, Pause Cruz, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Nick Lucas. Happy New Year, Jules Game. Yes, it's live, sir. All this action right at your fingertips. Action.
Mrs. Smith? Aye.
Ms. Smith, aye. I could do that job. My son keeps laughing at the pig. Kids watching politics? Wow, that's a new one. It is kind of funny sometimes. It gives us something to laugh at. Jeff Guaturman. Jeff Guitar Man. Happy New Year to you. I'm a guitar pig myself. Got myself a couple Strats, Takamine, you know. Christina, I love you, Piggy. Best thing ever. Thank you, Christina. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Tamara. Miles, good to see you. Happy New Year's, Jacqueline Mortensen. Oh, you wanted to know the story of how I put the piggy face on? Okay. Well, what I did is I came down with COVID-19 and I couldn't show my face on because I was sick and I was down and I was like, man, I need something else to present. These people were asking me a lot of questions and so I ended up using the pig. And that's how I became Piggy. It's because I got hit by the coronavirus. I still can't taste my food. But other than that, I feel pretty good. Thank you for asking. Happy New Year, Tammy Blues. Happy New Year, Starshine. Happy New Year, Jason LeBoy. Happy New Year, Heather. Tony Rios. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Austin Murphy. Happy New Year, Karate. Yay, Karate's here. Mr. Casey, I. Mr. Casey, I. You're funny. Thanks, Christine. I feel great. Happy New Year to you. Mitch Gordon, Happy New Year. And Austin Murphy, Happy New Year. Stellar, Happy New Year. I had corona about 2 months ago. My name is Tommy Bluey, not Tammy. Oh, sorry, Tommy. Tommy Bluey. Happy New Year. Sorry about that. Charles Wilson Peel, Happy New Year. Elizabeth Rodriguez, and that was up. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, that was up. What's up? Happy New Year, Kathleen Stewart. Happy New Year, Fluffed Ball. Happy New Year, Tony Rios. Happy New Year, Heavy Hand. Matthew Thrasher, is popcorn keto? Haha, yeah, it is. Jason LeBoy, Happy New Year. Is that cool? You like that? Thank you, Louis Unknown. It's okay. I feel great. But that's why the pig. Everybody asks, why the pig? Are you hiding yourself? No, not really hiding myself. But after I became the pig, people were like, keep the pig. We think he's cuter than you. I was like, okay. He is. Sad. My wife even thinks I should keep the pig. I don't know if that's good. Now that I think about it. What's she talking about, Willis? Okay, anyway. Happy New Year, Erica Ing. Happy New Year, T. Carlson. Happy New Year, Steve Cook. Happy New Year, Michael. It is a good-looking pig. Thank you, sir. I worked hard on this image. White Insanity said, I got my stimulus check in the account today. Congratulations. Yay. For White Insanity. Charles Wilson Peel. Oink, oink. Thank you, Texas Woman. Happy New Year, Kathleen Stewart. Wesley Bartlett. Elijah Thompson. Happy New Year. Elizabeth Rodriguez. Happy New Year, and Diablo Blast. I guess I got to come up with a pig sound for you guys. You guys are really wanting this thing to oink, huh? Or squeal like a pig, huh? I wonder if I can find that. Interesting. I'll have all that on the next one. I'll get all that ready for you guys if that's what you want. That's what you get. Got to keep it fun for you guys. Mars Fooled Gold. Happy New Year, Mars Fooled Gold. Happy New Year, that girl. Happy New Year, Christina. My word. Ziggy Piggy, man. Name that movie. Ziggy Piggy. I don't know. I don't know that movie. Happy New Year, Elijah Thompson. Steve Cook, Happy New Year. Ann Holman, Dolores Hall, Debbie Earl, Albert Farsis, Happy New Year. Wesley Bartlett, Pookaberry Sweetness. Happy New Year, Sharon Terrell, Tommy Bluey. Tony B.M. Kinnan, Happy New Year. I probably butchered the name. I'm very sorry. Let me try that again. Tony MNB Kinane, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year to you all. Charles Wilson Peel, wheat. Daniel Reek, Nelson Lapose, Happy New Year's. Nelson Lopez. It's the year of the pig. That's a good one, Charlie Kirkland. So what? Let's do it anyways. I like the name. That's cool. Happy New Year, Zachary Malter and GMA 5 Boys. What's up, dude? Kathy Roberts, Happy New Year. Happy New Year from Canada, says Nathalie Cordell. Canadians in the house. Happy New Year, Buster Jones. Can you say hi to my brother Levi? Levi, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Hope to see you soon, bro. Peace out. That's for Levi. Everybody give a shout out to Levi. Woo-hoo. Levi. You're cool, Levi. Hang in there, dude. This is going to be the best year of your life. Tony Rio says, God bless you and God bless everyone. What are they going to vote on now, says Cheryl Fetland. Cheryl, more than likely they're going to come to the floor and they're probably going to try to call back a vote to the Senate for the 2000. We're going to, hopefully that's the case. We're going to find out. We're not 100% sure on that, but we're going to see if they're going to come back to the floor with the Senate and the people that are there, if they would vote on the $2,000 stimulus checks without objection. One more shot. Maverick Star Force, shout out. Texas in the house, Dave Fowler. Yeah. Happy New Year, Faith Moore. Ellen Coe, Happy New Year. Tony Rios, Darren Renke, Johnny Borquez. What's the deal with the pandemic EBTs? They should be coming in, my friend. Are you talking about the EBT for the stimulus checks? You should be getting that the same way you got your last stimulus check. Donnie Halverson, speak. I want to say hi to my good buddy. Thanks, bud. Yeah, hey, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, Donnie. Good friend of mine. Been hanging out for a while last year, and it's going to be a great year together this year too, Donnie. What are they waiting for, Matthew Trasher? We're waiting for the next senator to come out and hopefully talk about our $2,000. Are we getting the 2K? As of right now, it doesn't look like it. Mitch McConnell has blocked it a couple times. Keep it positive, but we will keep it real. But Mitch McConnell is blocked it once. Toomey came in and blocked it, and Cornyn came in and blocked it as well. So we're hoping that a Democrat would get back up and say, let's open the House up. We just got all these votes. All these senators are here. We can go ahead and vote for this one too. Now, the Republicans just got their way on that last vote. So that's kind of the Democrats handing the Republicans an olive branch saying, look, we're willing to meet you guys here with your requests. Now meet us here with ours. We feel like we can get this vote passed if you guys would just let us vote for it. Oh, Happy New Year, Greek Salad. Lady Lewis, I skipped her question. Sorry, I did not see it. Let's see if I can find it. What are they waiting for? Was that your question? I can't go back and look or else I'll be way behind. Sorry. Didn't see your question. Greek Salad, Happy New Year. Boss Wana, I want my $10K, says Boss Bawana. Happy New Year. Stephanie Quizmonde. What happened to the retroactive $2,000 a month from Kamala? Well, if they win the Senate, we could be looking at a different world, people. Somebody needs to get off the stuff. Jimmy 5 Boys, James Hurley. Sanders filibuster should be interesting. Yes, it should be. I agree with James Hurley on that. Maurice Clark, can I get SNAP if I work? You should be able to get SNAP. You'd have to fill out the paperwork for that, but it depends on what your finances are. Each person is individual, but yes, people who work can also get SNAP. Yes. This vote was for the passage of H.R. 6395, and it is looking like it did pass. Oh, you're asking about the Georgia runoff votes. January 5th. It was supposed to be December 1st, but they're going to do January 5th now. Very, very, very important vote coming up here in a few days, guys. And this could what we're watching here could all have a big reflection on what happens that day. I do believe that Trump is correct when he said the Republicans are shooting themselves in the foot here by not going off and just getting this $2,000 stimulus check through. I think that's a very big mistake. I think everybody knows that. Thank you, Kenneth Barney Castle. Mad Cat's Minions, Happy New Year to you. From Charlotte, like as in Charlotte's Web. Huh. Good book. Poor pig. I agree, Elizabeth Rodriguez. We could all use that 2K to catch up on things. Adalia Del Base. Happy New Year. Jaco 0712. No, not, you haven't missed much. That girl, Happy New Year. Yeah, they all left. They should be coming back again for another talking to, as we'll say, and we'll find out what the next vote is going to be on. But yeah, they're all out to lunch right now, guys. So if you want to catch up on this later, we can catch up on this later, or we can hang around and just wait together. It's up to you. Happy New Year once again to you, Justin Dash. Happy New Year's to you all. Thank you all for liking and subscribing as well. And we will keep you updated and posted on the latest round. It could be coming up here any minute, Tommy Lee Boley. More than likely, it's going to be at around 3 o'clock is when the next group of action could take place. It could be sooner than that. If it's sooner, then I will jump on sooner. And we will all have fun together. Entertainment's end. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Daniel Spruill. I think they're going to try to get another vote today, guys. They're going to try. But if there's a couple Republicans hanging around there to object, then, you know, if Toomey is hanging around or Cornyn is hanging around, then they probably would object it again. Happy New Year's from Memphis, Tennessee, says Tanya Vester. Happy New Year's to you too, Tanya. Preach it, Mr. Pig, says Aaron. Amend it, says Lomer Claver. Claveria. Sorry if I butchered the name there. Trina Dickerson, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you all. Oh no, D. Keel says, we roasted a pig for New Year's. Shame on you. Eat more beef, chicken, the other white meat. Leave me be. God's guys, look at California. Heavy hand. See you all around 3. Tommy Lee Boelli, see you around 3, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year's live from Oregon, says Charlie Kirkland. And so let's do it anyways. Stop the squeal. Instead of stop the steal, we could do a stop the squeal. Now I'm here live, says Lisa Wake. You missed all the action, or lack thereof, Lisa. Happy New Year, Loemar Claveria and Asia Gibson. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Song Sparrow Spielman. Jessica Freeman loves bacon. Thank you, Jessica. Happy New Year to you, Jessica and Jennifer Flatt. Michaela Zamega just subbed. Yay! Thank you, sir. Like and sub. Happy New Year, Mike is Zamega. Tanya Vester. Hey, honey Mike. Money Mike. Deborah Green. Happy New Year. No, I'm not ignoring anybody. It's just going so fast I can't really read it. So I'm just hoping just to get the names. If you have to be a speed reader because there's so much to read. Dr. Seuss. Muhammad Ali, Happy New Year. Jennifer Flatt, Happy New Year from Cookeville, Tennessee. Larry Camelo, Happy New Year. Money Mike. Eric Prater, Roll Tide. Oh, that's going to be a good game. Good game. Clemson may have a chance. D Cool, just subscribe. Thank you, D Cool. New subby with Savieries. Thank you. Bacon for life, says Maverick. Mr. Watermelon, The Real Fresh, Happy New Year. Spike Morbid, Happy New Year, David McDale. But no, it doesn't seem like they care about us a whole lot right now, my friends, but we're going to get this through. Hang in there. Happy New Year to Metal Sinez. Happy New Year, Justin Berkowitz, Fred Word. Ann Wood, still have hope, yes. Elijah Thompson, Happy New Year once again. David McDale, Happy New Year. Tanya Lister, Michelle Ferguson, Happy New Year to you, both of you. Mad Outlaws TV, let's go. Happy New Year. Angela Pop is still voting. They'll probably be back around 3 to do more voting and talking. Mad Out TV, Happy New Year. Mad Laws TV. Christy Grace, Happy New Year. Polly Wanda, Happy New Year. Deborah Green, Happy New Year. Thank you for subscribing. I hope I get my taste back too. I can't taste all that great burger meat from beef that I eat. And from chicken. I can't taste my chicken wings unless the sauce is really, really hot. Then it burns my mouth. I can feel the burn, but I don't taste the flavor, and it sucks. At least I'm still alive and healthy. Amen. Indy Grace Tubidanar. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mad Louts TV, and Happy New Year once again, Lady Lewis. Lady Lewis. Happy New Year. Back at you. Back at you. Luke! Everybody here, if everybody could give Luke a shout out from the pig and from the rest of us here. Luke! We love you, Luke. You're the best. Hang in there, buddy. You got this. Luke! Luke! Shout out to Luke, everybody. Luke, how old is Luke? The pig shouts out to Luke. Everybody here, we're not here just for ourselves, but we're here for Luke and people like Luke who wanted a shout out. So Luke, this shout out's for you. Luke, 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 Luke. Luke is a watcher, had her son, Luke, watching us, and he wanted a shout out from Luke is 11. Hey, Luke. My son's 11. He's a gamer. You can find him on Nathan's Gaming Now on YouTube. So Happy New Year, Luke. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you, everybody, for shouting Luke out. So Wilbur, speaking, see, Timo 30 says, are your animal friends covering the other news stations? Yeah, they should be. I got the turtle covering this station with Mitch. Ah. Thank you. This one's getting really, it's just pressure sometimes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can fill you in on what's happening right now. Not a whole lot of anything. We're waiting for the Senate to come back into session so that we can find out if Bernie Sanders is going to jump back up and give us some more information and try to call another vote on the $2,000 stimulus check. The Democrats here are giving the Republicans a lot of opportunities to jump on board and say, okay, we're in. Let's just do this. And the Republicans are not budging. I cannot believe that they are not budging on this. It's kind of disheartening because I know there are Hawley, Rubio, and many more Republicans are saying, yeah, we want to do it. We want to jump in on this and we want to vote for it. And McConnell is stopping the vote, which is, it's kind of like stealing our money from us in front of our faces. Pork and kraut, hey, lay off the pork. But the kraut sounds good. I got my stimulus check in the bank today for $600 for me and my piglets. Thumbs up to Mad Cat's Minions. Your son is autistic and loves pigs. Well, a shout out to Mad Cat Minion's son. Thank you for loving pigs. Happy New Year, Rashalia Huff. Nelson CD, Mary Emery, Happy New Year's to you, Levi Lewis, and Heavy Metal 49. I agree with Heavy Metal 49. He says the public should be in there. Yeah. How about we do another vote on this? How many yays for the 2,000 and how many nays for the $2,000 stimulus check? Let's just do the vote that way from now on. I think we'd get a lot more done. The pig's name is Beacon C, or Piggy for short. Happy New Year's, Lenny Robinson. Happy New Year's, Lexi Lipper. Happy New Year's, that one, Rethur. Happy New Year's, Kenneth Barneycastle and DK Lucas won. He got his $600 today. Happy New Year, Leah Taylor. Happy New Year, Melissa Coffin. Happy New Year's, Amanda and family. Yay, see? Yays, yeah. Now we're getting to some yays. I think this means we do want our 10K. I think this means we should get our 10K. I see one nay in there. PM says nay, and that's legit, man. We're legit with yays and nays. We just want the truth. We got a PM saying no. And more yays than nays, so the votes would be a yay on this. 2021, let's go. Let's go, 2021. Give us our 2K. We're speaking loud and clear to our senators, to our congressmen. Listen to us now, or there will be no later for you. Hey, we want our 2K. Wow, Robert Stewart says he even votes for $2,000 a month until COVID is over. We had a petition on that, and 2 million people, almost 2 million people have signed it. It's 1,978,000 people on board with it right now on that petition that has been put out by Stephanie Bonin on change.org. In case anybody else is interested in signing that petition. But that is the kind of the petition that has brought this even $600 stimulus check back to the board. Happy New Year, Dustin Brandt and Sweet Kitty and Ramon Bonilla. Happy New Year, Music for the Mind's Eye and D. Keol once again. Karate videos and more. Any news on when the Idle 10K balance is coming? Oh, go check out that video I made yesterday. Not right now. There's no news on the Idle grant, people. The Idle grant right now is still in allocation. How do we sign, says Leah Taylor. If you go to change.org, I could probably put a link on here if those of you who are interested in signing that. I just put the link in there for the change.org $2,000 a month petition. It's $2,000 a month per adult, $1,000 per child. I put the link in there if you guys want to like and share that link and send it around. Let me know if that works. Let me know if that link is going to work for you guys. And it's got 1,975,086 signatures on it at the moment. We saw that go up in record time. And after that petition went up, guys, that's when the Republicans came around and said, okay, well, we'll give you 600.
The bill on reconsideration is passed. The objections of the President of the United States to the contrary notwithstanding.
So the Defense for National Authorization Act is passed. That is like the olive branch that the Democrats are giving the Republicans, saying, okay, now if you guys could come on board with us, let's meet halfway. And from here, you might find them coming out and talking about the $2,000 stimulus check again. Let's see what happens. Thank you. The links work. Thank you very much, Music for My Minds. I'll put another link up for the rest of you. This is a link to the $2,000 a month. No, demo, they're not voting on the $2,000 checks right now. What they're doing is they are trying to take a quorum vote to get the senators back into all vote, get all the senators to even have it on the floor to be voted on for the $2,000 votes. That's what they're trying to do, is get the senators back on the floor for a $2,000 vote. Thank you, Cam. The link worked and they signed. That's awesome. And I'll put that link up there again if anybody wants to go sign it. Right now, I think that the Democrats are going to win the runoffs, to be honest with you. I think the Democrats in Georgia right now are looking like they're going to take it because the Republicans aren't flinching. And McConnell is not even letting this go to the floor yet. So if McConnell does not let this vote go to the floor, then those Georgia Republicans, their vote don't matter. Because they said right now that they would vote for it, but that doesn't mean anything when you say you're going to vote for it until it's done. We can say we're going to vote for it all day, guys, but until that job is done, then they're going to find somebody who knows. The people are going to find somebody who they know is going to vote for it without any of these stipulations that we're seeing right now put into getting it signed. Because that's what we're seeing right now on the Senate floor. We're seeing stipulations of 3 things that they want signed in order for them to sign the $2,000. One was just done. One was just signed. That the Defense Act was just put in. So that's 1 out of 3. We need 2 more. We need the $2,000 stimulus check and also that voting fraud thing that they're talking about. I'll put that link up there for you, Michelle Ketchum. So this all fits in to the $2,000. Will the $2,000 come today? No, it absolutely will not come today. But will there be a vote on the floor to get the senators back on so that we can have the vote for the $2,000? That could happen today. If we can get the vote back on the floor without McConnell coming out and saying, I object, then it could be a done deal. And right now, McConnell is feeling pressured from all of his counterparts that he needs to go ahead and let this vote happen. So yeah, everybody, we can sign that petition. We have put a lot of pressure on the government with that petition. We have put a lot of pressure, and that's why we're seeing the $600, because that petition, Bernie Sanders even brought up that petition in so did Hawley about the $2,000 stimulus checks, even when it was just for $1,200. So what are the chances, Maddie McCauley says, what are the chances? The chances of us getting the $2,000 are good. The chances of us getting it within the next week are not that good. if we don't have a clear vote before the 5th, which is what the Republicans are trying to sidetrack this voting until after the the Georgia votes. If they can hold this off and get them senators in Georgia, the Republican senators in Georgia, that will not be a good thing for the Czechs. It might be a good thing for the Republicans, but you never know. Happy New Year, Phyllis Neal. The link I will put in there again for Leah Taylor. If you all want to share that link in there as well, that would be amazing. Happy New Year, Jennifer Mazo. Blessings to you as well. Margaret Ninover says, while we were sleeping. Thank you for signing it, Joseph Paul. And Happy New Year's to everybody again. Once again, we will take a vote. Right now, we have 1,800 people on. Thank you all for watching. Yays versus nays. Who believes that the 2K should be a yay vote? Vote now. And nay votes, vote now as well. Happy New Year's to Ken Sciola. What's up, buddy? How's it going, Ken? Sign the petition to Anthony Cruz. Thank you. Amy Stewart. Happy New Year. Amy Stewart, that's a good question. Can people sue the government? Or how about, I have another question. Can the Americans sue China for the $20 trillion deficit that we're running up because it came from them? That would be the one that I would like to know. If we could take this bill and send it to China, that would be awesome. Then we could all get like $10,000 a month. Paid for by China. Yay, look at all the yays. Woohoo. Yay. See, we need you guys in Congress. We need you guys in the Senate. This is the American people are speaking loud and clear. Senators, congressmen, president, all around the world. Look at the American people, what they're saying right now. Yay. Yes. 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 Yay. Yay, 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 yay. I can't count them all. They're coming up so fast. The American people, I mean, this is a 99.9% yay to 0.01% nay. We need this. Yay. Somebody say, hey, we want our 2K. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yay, 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 yay. Macintosh. Golden thread. Wow, look at that. Guys, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. How can we be objected by one man or two people or even 100 people when we got millions and millions of Americans saying, give us our money? Wow. I did not think, I thought I would see at least a couple nays in there. I only saw like 2 out of 1,000. There's another nay. There's another nay. So we've got like 3 nays out of 2,000 people. That's crazy. The American people have spoken. Ken Sciola says, speak as he got us the 10K. Yeah, you helped in that too, Ken. You were a big part of that. That was a big protest we put on. We protested in front of Congress, in front of the White House and the Senate and the Capitol. We went to our senators. We went everywhere and got that 10K. So now it's time to go get the 2K. We can all use the money right now, says Jen Mulak. Yes. Look at all the yays, people. We need to take heed to what we're seeing here. We are seeing, I am saying 1,000 to 1, maybe 500 to 1, where the American people are saying, yes, we believe that we deserve the full $2,000 stimulus checks during this moment in our lives like the world has never seen before. And guys, they're acting like 2,000 is a lot of money. No, it's not. It's not a lot, but it is a hand up. It's not a hand out. Oh. And for those of you who are late to this, feed, this started off as the Bernie Sanders up there trying to get the $2,000 stimulus checks back on the board. For those of you who've been here throughout the whole thing, know that this was about the $2,000 stimulus checks. So as time has gone on, it's been hours now, and they have gone and they have passed the Defense Bill Act, which was a needful thing for the Republicans to see before we got the 2K. So this all plays a part of the $2,000 stimulus check still. So this is a good thing that we saw today with that bill being passed earlier. Mitch versus America, says Gemstones. At this point in time, Mitch, Cornyn, and Toomey, probably Rand Paul too, I'm saying he's against it as well. Johnson from Wisconsin is against it. And there's a couple other Republicans that have came out and said, yes, we're against it as well. But yeah, Mitch McConnell being the majority leader, he's the problem right now. He is the biggest problem. He could come out and say, okay, we're going to have a vote on it. And he could do that today, and they could vote on it tomorrow, and we could get the money probably by the end of next week, which is highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. I'm just putting it out there. Happy New Year, Harlem the Kid TV. Happy New Year. Shout out to you, my friend. So for those of you who are interested in the big picture, this is pretty much what we're showing here is the Senate today. Bernie has come out and he did say, look, I want to revote. I want to get the vote, at least a chance for all the senators to vote on it, because he believes if all the senators can come out and vote on the $2,000 stimulus check per family today, he believes it can be passed. He believes we have 12 Republican senators that would say, yes, I'm for it. The 2 Georgia senators have said, yes, we're for it as well. But Senator McConnell came out today and he blocked it once again, saying, nope, we're not even going to take a vote. I'm not leaving it up for discussion. Now, if Sanders could come back out on the floor now that we have just had a vote on one of Mitch McConnell's big items that he wanted to see passed, the Democrats and Republicans just reached an agreement for the Defense Act, which is good. It's like an olive branch saying, okay, we're meeting you with this. Now come and meet us with the $2,000 stimulus check. So what we're going to see now is probably at 3 o'clock, we're going to see senators coming in and and maybe talking about this, getting this $2,000 stimulus check back in front of the Senate for a vote. Yes, I will give you the link here to the $2,000 to the 2 million, almost 2 million people have already signed this link. For the 2 million people have already gotten in on this. So if you can get on it too, this is one of the reasons why we have the $600 check, is because this petition on change.org for $2,000 a month was put out. So I'm putting the link back up there for you guys to go ahead and kick it. So let's go ahead and get this thing done. If we can all get on that link and sign it as well, if we can get more votes for the American people, this is letting the Congress and the Senate know, hey, we don't only want $2,000. We want $2,000 a month and $1,000 a month per kid. So with that said, now, will we get that? Probably not. But you know what? There's always compromise. Give us half. Give us half of what the American people are asking for. And that would make this $2,000 that we're supposed to get look like peanuts. So that's what you do, is you go high and you'll meet in the middle. So if you all could, there's the link again. Share that link with each other and get back on it. If we can get up to 2 million voters on this petition, that would be huge. We're not just pushing for ourselves here. We are pushing for the American people. And I will put that link back up there again. Oh, Bernie caved on us a while back, but he is back in the fight. Bernie is coming back, and he has came back stronger than ever, which is great for this stimulus package having a chance. Melinda Allen, thank you. Happy New Year's to everybody out there. This is going to be the best year of your lives. I really believe it is. And together we are going to make this the best year of everybody's lives. Let's just do it, man. We're getting the stimulus check for people like Trina Dickerson, who lost their house. Our prayers and thoughts go out to you, Trina Dickerson. Mitch McConnell, hopefully we are sending this message to Mitch McConnell and all of his friends that are following him. Any one of you senators that are out there saying, I am going to jump on the coattail of Mitch McConnell, you are shooting yourselves in the foot. Any senator out there who thinks that Mitch McConnell is actually doing us a favor, look at everybody in this feed right here that has said yay. And there's 2,000 people that said yay and 3 that said nay. I think you're wrong. I think you're not doing us a favor. I think you're screwing the American people. Give us our $2,000. Good. We got everybody signing that petition. Good. We need more signatures on that petition. Right now, that petition has almost 2 million signatures. If we can get 2 million, they're looking at that. Donald Trump is looking at that. Biden is looking at that. Pelosi's looking at that. Schumer and McConnell, too. They're looking at that petition. They're wondering if people are still jumping on this thing or if they're kind of letting go and a little bit and relaxing. No, we're not relaxing, because I know Anesta Review or Leah Taylor, Happy New Year, Jimmy Cleaver need that money. Crystal needs that money. I'll keep feeding the link up there as well as if you guys would like to share the link as well. That would be amazing. We've got almost 2 million almost 2 million on it right now. We could get if we can get past that 2 million. Angry Yep says, I don't need it per se, but it would be nice. Yeah, it would. It would be nice seeing us get $2,000 instead of Amazon getting 181 million or Chevron getting 180 million. I mean, what's 2,000? Okay, sorry about the echo there. Hopefully it's Thank you for signing that, Crystal. Thank you, Manny. For the echo, I am trying to get rid of that right now. Thank you for that, Xavier. I'm getting rid of the echo right now. Let me know if it's gone. If you all could let me know if the echo is gone now. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Edwin Cruz. I guess the echo is gone now. Now I can see where it's coming from on my channel. I appreciate that. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Thank you, Jay Tapai. Thank you, Mattia Massel and Denise McNulty. Denise McNulty, I will put the petition back up. It looks like a lot of people are getting blocked when they're trying to put the petition up. Maybe it's not letting you put it up on the channel here, I guess. I apologize about that. I'm trying to unhide you, but it's not letting me do it. So I apologize about that. Thank you, Equestrian Magic Gaming. Thank you. The echo is gone. Thank you, everybody. Ken Sciola, I put the petition link up. It's just going so fast right now that it's hard to... and I'll just say, you guys can go to change.org and go to $2,000 a month to every American, hashtag money for the people, hashtag money for the people in the search engine, and it should take you to that petition, which is up to 1,975,086 people have signed it. Very good. Let's get that up to 2 million by the time and we're not just signing this for ourselves. We're signing that for every American out there that has suffered through this and is still suffering. And like, there's some people that are saying, hey, I really don't need it, but I could use it. Yeah, because in one way, shape, or form, we've all been hit by this. And some people who have online businesses and stuff like that, work online, you're not immune to this. This is affecting you as well. It's affecting us in one way or another, and every American does deserve this. Thank you, Marsmo, for signing it. Thank you, everybody here that has signed that petition. And please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed already, we appreciate it. We appreciate all your support. And we will continue to get your backs and have your backs on this as well. It's more than just being a YouTube channel. It's taking the platform and making some use out of it to help the American people. That's what it's about. It's about helping you guys. And hopefully we can do that. And hopefully we can help those other families out there today. Keep the faith. Keep the faith, guys. We are Americans. We got this. Yay, signed Rise Up and Be Heard, says Sterature and Friends. Vote, says James Lara and Leah Taylor. Leah Taylor, Happy New Year. Thank you for signing, Rebecca. Thank you, Bianca, for signing. Genrique Salazar. Awesome. We're getting signatures on that. This is how your voices get heard. This is how we get heard, people. They're not going to hear us just by not sitting around and doing nothing and complaining to our friends and family. They're going to hear us on these petitions that get shoved in front of their face and on these channels that are saying, "Oh, yay to the 2K," and we're going for it. Thank you, Ann Crawford. I'm glad the echo is gone. Thank you, Maribel Salazar, for signing the petition. Javon Newell asked for the link again. S&J said, "Is this a Patriot channel?" Actually, S&J, I'm sorry, but I'm a Buccaneers fan. So I'm a Tampa Bay Bucks fan. So a Patriot channel, I guess. I'm not sure. I understand that one. So I'll go to the next question. Are they voting in 2000 now? No, they voted for one of the bills on the defense. That was the Republicans wanted to see that bill signed before they came and signed the $2,000 bill. So one out of the 3 bills that the Republicans want to see signed was voted on just now and delivered to the Republicans in their hands for the National Defense Act. So this is good. Jessica Bryant. Ryan Suarez says, "Go Bucks." Oh no, we have Bears fans in the house. What's going on, Eliza? Happy New Year's. I just signed in shares, Tanya Investor. Thank you, Al Albert. Happy New Year. Signed and shared, Brenda James. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for signing and sharing it. We will be up to 2 million signatures on that, hopefully by the end of tonight. That way, when they come back into the Senate tomorrow, they can say, hey, the petition has passed 2 million. Over 2 million Americans believe that they deserve $2,000 a month plus $1,000 per child. Now, what do you think? That $1,400 extra doesn't sound like a lot now, does it? So let's get this thing signed. Because they're thinking they're doing us a favor with the $2,000. No, it would be a big help, but it's not a favor. That's what they owe us. We're the American people. That's our money. So we're going to go sign this petition saying we want $2,000 a month and $1,000 per child. And then we'll come down on it. We're willing to negotiate. We understand it's not going to probably happen like that. But you know what? Let's go big or stay home. Thank you for signing. Thank you for signing. Thank you for signing. The Adventure of Jason says, I signed and shared with 1,000 people. Yay! Great job. Thank you all. Richard Mitchell says, with the system of checks and balances, I never realized one man could stop a bill, especially if it's approved by 2 forms of 3 governments. Thoughts? Yeah, well, Pelosi was stopping it for a long time, and now that they've got now the Biden's president, she's willing to jump on everything and sign it. So now Mitch McConnell is kind of playing the Pelosi part, but people ain't buying it. There's no more time for politics here. It's time to act. It's time for our politicians to act. How do you sign? I will put it back up again. Anyone but the Cowboys. Yay! Anyone but the Cowboys or Eagles. Share and share alike. Yes, true, Brenda James. Thank you. Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Let this be the most prosperous and blessed year of all your lives. With 2021 coming up, guys, we're going to declare that this is going to be the best year, the greatest financial year that we've ever seen in our lives. Okay, well, here it is at 3 o'clock. And usually at 3 o'clock, let me be honest with you guys. Let's see if they're going to start. I'm going to go check on it and see if they're going to be back in session here. Convened at noon. It is still in session. It doesn't say anybody's adjourning it yet. So hopefully, will there be more? No Ravens fans, JVC. No. Ravens are cool. Ravens are cool. They got a chance. They got a slim chance. South Carolina says now we have 1,975,563 signatures. Let's get it to 2 million. Yeah. We got our 10K for the small businesses. Now let's get our 2K for every American in the United States. Rain and Kick says Seahawks. Tracy Stevens, thank you for signing. Rashida Hudson signed it. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Juan Mondragon. Inade, yes. Saints fans, Happy New Year to you. My arch rival, go Browns. Go, we got Browns fans. We want this money for the Browns fans. We want it for the Bucks fans and the Cowboys fans, even the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Ew, but they still deserve this money. Every fan in the United States, whether you like football, whether you don't like football, we can yay or nay that, but let's not nay our $2,000 per American family. That's just wrong. Rob Yawn, go Bucks. Yeah. Woohoo. Enjoy life. Everybody shout out for enjoy life. Way to go. Thank you for signing, Miss Nicole McLeod. Eduardo Carranza. Packers fans. Cheeseheads in the house. Bears fan in the house. Arizona Cardinals in the house. $2,000 for all these NFL football fans. Washington football team. Seahawks going to trash the 49ers on Sunday. Didn't realize we had so many football players, so many fans in the house. That's great. Well, let's get all these fans $2,000 so they can get some extra chicken wings for that game on Sunday. Giants fans in the house. Falcons fans. Colts fans. Chiefs fans. 2K per household. Tennessee fans. Wow, look at all these Patriots fans. Packers, boo. Boo. Shout out to Junior Lopez. She's going to be 25 in 3 days. She wants her $2,000. Where's the link to sign again? I will put that down here for you. Carolina Panthers fans in the house. Lions fans in the house. I didn't know there were still Lions fans left. Dolphin fans in the house. Steelers in the house. Chiefs in the house. Dang. Atlanta, a lot of Atlanta fans and Steelers fans in the house. Wow. Okay, guys. Washington State, but go for the Broncos. All right, thank you for signing the petition. The B. Woods. Rams in the house. If anybody has not signed that petition, please do. We are looking to get $2 million. Oh, I'm sorry, $2 million. That'd be great. But if we were a big company, we'd get the $2 million. We're looking to get 2 million signatures by the end of tomorrow. That would be great. And they could bring that to the Senate. Oklahoma Sooners, OU. Yeah, I have a lot of family in Oklahoma. Many of them went to OU. Vikings in the house. Chiefs in the house. Saints in the house. Seahawks in the house. We got people from all over the United States right now that are asking politely. We are asking politely for our $2,000 stimulus check. We want the full amount, Congress. We want the full amount, Senators. This $600 was mighty nice of you, but see that smile? I'm really trying to hold that smile in with 600. So let's go ahead and finish it out and get the rest of the $1,400 to these people, please. Vikings in the house. Thank you, Levi. The echo is gone. Yup, sheep, Asahi. Yup, sheep. Cowboys. All right, guys. Well, here's what's going on. Back to what we're up to and what we're doing today. It doesn't look like the Senate is coming back, even though it's showing on the board that they are supposed to be coming back. I will let you all take a break, and maybe we'll reconvene on this later. Idaho in the house. And if anything happens and they come back to the floor, I will get back online, and hopefully you all have liked and subscribed and hit that notification bell. You will get the notification, and we can go over this next process of getting our stimulus checks. Beverly Egnor, West Virginia, thank you. I will put the petition back up for all of those that are still asking about that. This petition has put more pressure on our government than any other thing that we have done. Any other thing the American people have done, this petition has done it. This petition got us the $600. This petition almost got us $1,200. What Bernie Sanders and Hawley came out the other day talking about was this petition. So if you all want to go ahead and sign that, that would be great. And thank you all for watching. Once again, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Shout out, please, to Creepy Things. I will put more. Mitch needs to go, says Rare Spells. Thank you, Tracy Stevens, for signing. Pink Blue. I put the link up. Hopefully you got it. Steelers in the house. Also signed. Okay, guys. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Once again, like and subscribe. And if it comes back up and Sanders jumps back on, or we get more valuable information coming to us from the senators, I will keep you all informed. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Thank you, David Koch. I appreciate having you here too as well. That's correct, Theron Domino. This was for the defense bill, correct. It started off with the 2000 stimulus checks, and we went through to the defense bill. because we got to get this defense bill signed in order for the Republicans to consider taking the floor on the 2K.